Well, Wish TV's your education station. School back in session across the state. Many students have had their first day pictures and are getting situated in their new classrooms.
But for the kids at Riley Hospital for Children, the start of this new school year is very different. News 8's Cody Adams joins us now with more on how Riley makes sure kids don't miss a beat in their schooling.
Yeah, guys, it's not uncommon for an inpatient child at Riley Hospital for Children to be in the hospital for potentially months at a time, and that means they can miss out on some pretty big moments like the first day of school. But what you may not know is that Riley actually has teachers on staff to help those kids get through it. Ava Graham was born with hypoplastic left heart syndrome. That means the left ventricle of her heart was not working properly. By the age of 4, she had 3 open heart surgeries.
It's not a typical delivery, especially when you know in advance that there's going to be a problem. You don't get the same time with your baby that you do when you have a healthy heart, healthy baby.
Ava's mom, Jamie, says it's not been an easy road, a road that now leads to Ava waiting on the heart transplant list.
It's getting hard being here as long as we have, waiting as long as we have, and no end in sight. You know, there's no way to know when that wait will end.
9-year-old Ava has now been at Riley for more than 125 days, just waiting. And that means she had to start school a little bit differently.
When we came here and decided to stay inpatient and wait for this new heart, they have a very great school program here at Riley with teachers, full-time teachers. And so our teacher here on the unit is Lindsay, and she's amazing. She's great.
Lindsay DeWilde is what's called an educational liaison at Riley. Essentially, she's the teacher for extended stay children.
We just help navigate school between the hospital, patient, and school.
Lindsay spends an hour a day, 5 days a week with each kid, helping make sure patients like Ava are on track to complete their schooling.
I've had kids here for an entire year. I've been their teacher for that entire year, and they've moved on to high school, they've graduated, they've gone to college without being behind their peers.
It also gives the kids at least a little bit of normalcy, something as simple as that first day of school photo.
We did one this year. We did it in the hall with Lindsay, and I commented on it and said, not your typical back to school, first day of school picture, but it's what we're doing, it's what we're doing right now. It's what we need to do right now.
There are so many kids who get admitted over the summer, and then I am their first teacher. And I always think that's something so special for a kid, because when they look back when they're older, they'll remember me as being one of their first teachers.
Now, if patients aren't feeling well, Lindsay says that she doesn't always try to make them to do something. She at least tries to get them up and moving. But sometimes she says it's just not worth it, because at the end of the day, their only job is to get healthy and get better. If you want to follow Ava's journey, you can do that on Facebook. She has a Facebook page called Amazing Ava Heart Warrior. You can follow her transplant process there. Reporting live in Indianapolis, Cody Adams, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.